wake up.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Wake
Don't-
up the next day.
Fast forward.
And
Yeah.
Wake up, hopefully.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Wake up. Hopefully. You
Guys,
all
you
wake
don't
up.
know what I did to the food. Haha. None of you roll a perception check. This is all part of my master plan. I've poisoned you all.
The longest con ever.
I'm chaotic evil.
I found this bag in Bogart's pocket with all this white powdery stuff.
Yes. I'm actually working for that giant Deathbringer, and I am here to kill you all. Send
Alright.
session
No,
on.
no, make it better than that. You were working for the half giant, still pissed off.
Yeah. Like, they never wished me. And I'm like, yes, master, I will kill them. Yes, they still think I'm the village idiot. Yes, master, I know I'm not. But this is right. It's all part of the plan.
All part of the plan.
Tomorrow, I'm going to make them mash some white paint in their faces like idiots. And they're going to think it's appropriate for the situation.
Is that
It's
the
not.
objective? Just make the heroes look like idiots?
Yeah.
All right.
You know, it wouldn't
So-
surprise me.
You are awoken, each of you, by the crew. As it is finished, you do get a long rest, as it did take quite a while to do everything. And you all walk down to see the arcane basically finishing up touches, and he says, "Oh, all right. That is it. I believe our business is concluded."
Thank
Good
you
day.
very much. Good day.
And he leaves with his entourage, walking down the gangplank and then on into the city.
Very well. We should set off then.
Yep.
So where are you guys going?
Orbit.
All right. So you guys tell the crew to leave,
Wild blue yonder.
and they make their way up and out of the city. Gee, what's that? Oh, fine. And you watch as the ship rises up and then turns up right in an angle and then rises even more up so and begins to rise all the way up to the atmosphere until eventually it pierces the clouds and it begins to keep going and keep going and going and going until the air begins to get cold and it begins to get thick, and then just like that, everything is fine, everything is normal again. As you feel this odd sort of sensation overcome the entirety of the ship as a whir of magic begins to spring up.
I'm up on the deck, by the way.
Okay?
There is a deck to stand on topside, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Once we're up there, I will probably be in my dragon form for replenish.
Alright.
You're blocking the view. I'll go stand in front of him so I can see.
Does the ship have a mast?
The ship does have a mast, yes.
Rob is on top of it. Go, whoa! I'm the king of the world!
The thing is, Bogart, that my dragon form probably blocks view less than my dragonborn form. Because they're the same size category, but in the dragon form I'm lower, so you can actually see over me.
Okay. I just assumed that you were huge.
No, my dragon
no.
form is still large.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I won't do that then.
I'm basically the same size in either of those forms.
You're just tinier in the dragon form.
I'm a different shape. Where instead of being stood upright with my wings behind, I'm on the all fours as a dragon with my wings around me. So
In Bogard's mind, that's tinier.
fair enough.
Either way, you make your way up and out of the atmosphere. And as you guys get out of the atmosphere, you can see all around you, very much the same as the meteor, the asteroid of Brawl. Space all around you, stars twinkling bright. And you also see something else. A ship. A dragon ship. Multiple of them, in fact, as they are blockading the entirety of this what's the word? The world, the planet. Yes.
Are those ones dangerous?
You watch as what's this?
No, you go ahead, Doc.
I assume they are all dangerous.
Give me a second.
Fair enough.
I need to get back.
Mm-hmm. Your heart, wherever you are.
This will give me the time to look up jumping. The jumping rules, so I can see how far I can jump. Because I totally want to jump onto another ship at some point.
Near, far, wherever
No.
I'm gonna be that your heart goes. Oh, get with me now. Whoa.
No, Rava. No.
That is just painful.
Would how far you can jump be in the skills section? Is there a skills section?
I think it's under athletics.
It sounds right. I'll find it.
Love could touch your sad life and last for how long?
Kill Rava.
I kill Madman.
And never let go.
I don't see a skill section in the
No, Rob is not proficient in singing. If no
in
one
the table of contents.
Neither is Madman.
no, I'm just very true to character.
Is there no skill section in the player's book?
The skills are not in a skills section anymore. They are
Why in the bloody hell not?
using ability scores. Look on page 173, 174. It is a skills section, but they called it using ability scores because skills use ability scores.
Fuck you, Blizzard or BioWare or whoever this is. Who makes this? Wizards of the Coast. Yes, those
Blizzard.
guys.
Yes, evolving people. Why?
Because those are the ones that usually are in that line.
No, they're for video games.
Yeah, but usually when I'm saying fuck you, insert
Ah,
company here, it's Blizzard or BioWare.
fair enough. Sony's also a big one.
I don't play many games by Sony.
The main ones that were used to be me was EverQuest and Star Wars.
Mm.
Back
Was
when
the Star Wars LucasArts? Arts?
Star Wars Galaxies was Sony, and it was then licensed
I'm Star Wars Galaxies. Said I missed that game. I didn't realize it was Sony.
Yeah, but Star Wars Galaxies before the NGE was brilliant. Although I did become a multi-billionaire in that game after the NGE, selling the dumbest thing ever.
Horsecocks.
You used to be able to give your items, you could run like mass production machines.
Alright, sorry about that. I'm back.
And I basically made suits of armor that were named. I survived the NGE and all I got was this stupid armor. And it was basic appearance armor. People paid out the nose for it just because it was fun.
Okay, I see where it says athletics is for jumping, but it does not tell me like how far you go.
Oh, I'll tell you how far you will go. You will see.
Is there a
Near.
movement section?
Far,
Movement.
wherever you
Wait,
are.
stop.
Okay.
Hold on, now, page 64.
Page 64.
Or you could go on the SRD and type in jump, and it says movement jumping on rules under rules.
Yeah, you have a long jump and a high jump option.
Jump around.
Jump up,
Okay.
jump up, and get down.
SRD jumping. But you can continue.
A long jump is a number of feet up to your strength score, as long as you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
No.
So what's your
That
strength?
means that I can 31.
So you
Strength
can-
modifier. Oh, strength. That's long jump. Yeah. Strength
your
score.
strength score.
And then it's tripled from
You can jump nearly 100 feet in a long jump with a 10 foot run up.
High jump is 3 plus your strength mod. In some circumstances, your GM might allow you to make a strength athletics check to jump higher than you normally can.
No, it's cool because when I looked at the spell for what do they call it? Jumping? I think it's just called jump.
Yep.
Yeah, the jump
Jump.
spell. All it says is triple your jump. It gives no other explanation than that. So good that I can jump. I can do a long jump of about 100 feet. I like that. Okay, that's what I needed to know.
All right. So, you see the dragon ship moving towards you guys.
Yep. And we move towards it.
All right. As
How
you
do-
guys, say it. What?
Did you find anything in those books about how ships talk to each other?
Would that have been in the book stuff?
Yes. Usually there is some sort of communication device, or sending.
Our ship does not have a communications device that I know of.
Nope. Your ship is bare bones.
All right,
Usually
onward.
We would use magic of some kind.
I just need to see them, and I can send a message.
Do you think should we stop and wait for them to come to us? Looks like they're coming to us. That's probably the best way to send the message that we're not trying to kill them.
I suppose.
So I'll tell the helmsman to bring us to a stop.
I'll shift back into my dragon form.
And kind of like at an angle, the angle that they're coming at us, that they could like pull alongside easily without having to do ridiculous maneuvers.
Oh, you can do the like Master and Commander, like fire, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. When we go past it, okay. We didn't think about that. Okay, cool. Never mind.
So, It begins to make its way towards you. You turn the ship so that it can face you, so that they can face you directly, and go up towards the ship. And it does so. It actually gets in within 500 feet, and then continues on in a parallel course from you guys, and then stops right at the parallel, right next to each other. And you see there are a number of knights in full plate, with what appears to be guns, swords, and shields. Guns of the Spelljammer make. And they basically stop right next to you, and then hail you, and says, and they one of them says, over this big sort of magic item, which appears to be like almost like an oversized shell, and it says, "Good day. You are off the course that has been given to you. State your purpose and how you are doing this."
How the fuck are you?
All right.
dead?
I'm gonna like do the both hands around the face to kind of shout back. There you go. We don't have one of those things that you're using to talk so loud. We're here to talk to, and then we have the name of the guy.
Rise.
Rise.
We're here to talk to Rise. Can you take us to him?
You see him speak to another man who does not have a helmet on. By the way, these two people who are talking do not have helmets on. And there's like this conversation that goes on, and you can see the look on their faces of confusion and disbelief, almost.
How far away are they?
They're about like 100 foot away.
I'm gonna shout out, would it be easier if we came over there instead of shouting back and forth like this?
You see, he just sort of puts his hand up and does a twirling motion with his index finger, and the ship begins to go directly towards you guys from an angle, until it eventually presses up against the other ship, your ship, rather, I should say. Both ships collide, and then a plank comes down, and
Oh, I wanted to jump in between the ships. It's probably for the best.
and the man comes over and says, "Good day. I'm Sergeant Colonel. Sergeant Colonel. Shoot. Hold on.
Sergeant Colonel shoot.
I will make a point that as the plank comes down, I walk over towards the plank and meet him there. Don't just let him walk like
Oh yeah, no, I'm
on board the ship.
Sergeant Colonel Maximus. This is my lieutenant. Huh?
Minimus.
Minimus? Yes.
Good to meet you. I'm Bogard, and I'll reach out an arm to shake his hand.
He shakes your hand.
And give him a nice firm handshake.
Please, if you could, tell us how you are doing this exactly. How did you get out from
Fortunately,
this?
that information is we don't quite know, to be honest. But
Oh, you made a god very angry.
Force
That's maybe a part of it.
it could be part of it. It could be part of it. Yes, we did. We know how we got here. We don't know the intricacies of the magic that is allowing us to not be affected by the magic that would be stopping you.
He looks really confused with the
However-
back talk and all that.
However, the important thing, the urgent thing is that we need to talk to Rise as soon as possible. It's very urgent that we speak. with him.
I like that we had 3 different answers to how did you get here. Like, he said, well, it's complicated. Oh, we can fly. Oh, there was an angry god.
Yeah, I just think you're giving him way too much.
Yeah, hey, I'm brutally honest. I can't help this.
You know that
Yes.
we can't control Rava.
Yeah.
That's why I put out as much different information and ways of saying it as I could, and then followed it up with a. But the important thing is we need this.
What?
Oh, you see, there's this
Brava.
guy named
Rava.
Behemoth
Rava.
or Bahamut.
Rava.
Yes, that's my name. I'm Rava. Then
It's almost time for lunch. Why don't you go cook us all some food?
Oh, I will. Oh, by the way, Bahamut wants us dead. Hi, bye.
No, that's not even
To Rise.
accurate.
He closes his eyes and rubs his temple. Look, I don't know what is going on, but all I want to know is how you crossed the barrier.
By flying
Are
the
you-
ship.
Nate,
Can we speak
he
to
just
Rise?
sort of looks at you. No, you cannot see Rise until you answer my question.
We have answered your question. You asked
No,
how
you
we
have
got
not.
to be here. We flew the ship from the docks to this location. That is how we came to be here.
Who is in charge of this vessel?
I am.
Very well. What is your name, sir?
Bogard. I've already told you.
Bogard. Well, I would like to know if you are natives to this world.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to answer that question.
I can assume that you are then. Very well.
You can assume that if you'd like.
Assumption is a moral fucker.
So that is the reason why you can go through the barrier. Very
Listen,
well. Rise will want to talk to you.
fantastic. We will wait here for him.
You were very obstinate, sir. That is why I did not give you the answer that you saw.
Well, I apologize.
No, you did not.
He did answer the question in as direct
You
a
gave me
way
an
as-
unsatisfactory answer.
Yeah, but-
questioning my honesty.
I am questioning your honesty, sir.
No, I didn't.
I just stepped. This guy's human.
This guy is human, yes.
I literally just step up to the point that I'm just looking down at him and just stare.
He stares right up back.
I would have you leave now.
Okay,
Someone else speak with us.
so as they start to get into this, Bogart is just going to slam out with an enough. You did not like his answer, so you asked again, and you got the information you were looking for. We will wait here for Rise. When he gets here, we will speak with him. Until then, if you have any other business, you can come send a messenger, come find me, speak to me. If you have any problems with anyone on this ship, You can deal with me about it.
He silently steps off and brings up the gangplank and says, "We will be back."
I just kind of
And
look over at Bogart
begins
and say,
making its way towards another area where you see very far in the distance another ship.
I kind of look at Bogart and say, so far things are not looking great.
Oh, well. One idiot doesn't mean they'll all be idiots.
Well, I mean, statistically.
And yeah, wait. Have the guards posted on the port or starboard side, whichever one that they're on. And waiting game.
All right,
Watching
so
to
you
see
guys
what
are
the
waiting.
ships do. Yeah, pretty
I
much.
believe that's where we will leave off for today, with you guys waiting for...
God, I so wish I had had advantage on that check. I so wish I could have had the nat 20 on that intimidate. Oh, I wanted so bad.
Mm.
It's okay though.
I rolled
Ah.
15 on my.
That feat was so worth it though.
Yeah, I bet it is. Although
Love that
my charisma's only one modifier below my strength, so it might not have been worth it for me. I have a +6 strength mod, and +5 charisma, so
Oh, we're gonna get to fight a big we're going
Yeah.
to talk to a big dragon god tomorrow.
Guys,
Fine.
I was actually very excited to have the whole memento ceremony and to finish my whole pilgrimage thing.
You get to rebuild everything now.
Well, I mean, not necessarily.
Well, yeah. I mean, however much you want. You have the option of.
Yeah. I mean, I have at least one free level of it, so I will definitely take that. I'm just not sure how to do stuff like that. So,
It was interesting finding a balance.
yeah. So I'm happy.
I'm happy
I'm glad.
because we've now established that this is my ship and I'm the captain. That makes me happy.
yeah, I still have to figure out when that was decided, but I wasn't going to.
Well, it was decided just then when I
No one
didn't
argued
know
against it.
what Cindric's reaction was going to be once he was gone. But your reaction of just acting like, well, yeah, it looks like we're going to get into a fight is like, all right, well, he just accepted that this is my ship and I'm in charge. I like it.
I wasn't going to argue in front of him as much as I could.
Well, yeah.
It's mainly just the fact that you open your mouth before anyone has a chance to speak. 2 or 3 times I tried to say something.
I mean, it does help
Did
that
again.
the crew is kind of beholden to me, but it doesn't matter.
Cindric doesn't care about this shit.
I know.
So,
I just wanted the two of you to stop arguing before it escalated further than it was, because I didn't want it to turn into a, well, we killed the captain of that ship, and now we're in space combat.
well, I mean, he was being an idiot. He asked us a question, I answered it, and then he didn't like my answer.
Okay, well,
Yes. And then when he got
He
around
asked how we got through the portal. You saying we flew the ship through doesn't answer the question, because
But
he
that is
knows flying
exactly-
ships through the portal.
That is exactly what we did.
But we know, we know that that's
Well,
not the case.
Like, no,
Yes, it
he
is.
was being a smartass.
No, it is. What
you
we
were
did.
being
You-
100% a smartass. Don't
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
do anything about it.
Like, can I go to the
argue
toilet?
this.
Well,
You were
can
being
you? I don't
so
know.
Smartass.
Did we actually do anything other than fly the ship?
No, but that's because you are
There you go.
okay.
We did not
Yes,
do
but-
anything
okay.
but fly the ship.
But
Alright,
Casey,
alright,
you have to
smartass.
acknowledge you were being
Smart
a
ass.
smartass. Now, it was his fault that he didn't restate it in a different way. Like he did eventually. He said, "Well, are you guys from this point?" And I was like, "I'm not telling you that. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not."
Guys, I'm going off to bed, but this was fun.
Mhm.
Good, I guess.
I
Have a
was
go, man.
technically correct.
I was technically correct. It's
That's
like
the
any
only
challenge.
kind of correct. Not the best kind, it's the only kind of correct.
It's whenever you're challenged, you're always asked for two things: who are you? Why are you here? Those are the important questions. He was asking a third question that was,
Yeah.
"You watched us fly to you."
How did you get here? We flew. No, I mean, how did you get here? Well, we flew. And how else do you think we got here? Do you think we swam in space?
Yes. I think that you swam,
Boy, oh boy,
but
It's gonna be interesting.
guys, it's not looking good already.
No, it's not. He's not
Yay,
alive.
suicide missions!
it's not a suicide mission.
Doc keeps putting these really annoying, powerful people in front of us.
Well,
What? You're actively seeking this person.
Yeah, this is the first one that we. Well, no, not even that. Well, I guess it wasn't our choice to meet the old man, but we
Oh,
did.
Yeah.
We did go back looking for him when he exploded into godlike fury, and
Well, yeah, because Doc had already baited us with him.
Maybe. I don't know. The baited. I don't think that was.
People,
I
man.
think blaming Doc on all of this is the best
Regular
idea.
people.
But I'm really hoping that he is going to want to be friendly. That he's not going to be hostile, because if he starts off hostile, then
I mean,
we may just have to run away.
You know for a fact that if he starts out hostile, Cindric's going to respond to the time. I mean, you know that much. That goes without saying.
Yeah, I will say to Cindric though, if when we start talking to him, if he's hostile initially, give it like 5 minutes or so to let us try and defuse the situation before responding in kind. Because ideally, we don't want to. How many ships did we see?
So right now you saw two.
Dragon ships, mind you.
Dragon
Because right now we're.
Fully armed.
Dragon ships are not like main battleships.
They are not.
Yeah, but we're on a bare bones ship with no weapons.
Yeah, but we could very easily just take one of the dragon ships.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of I was thinking they were flying like the chariot dragon
No,
ship.
No.
No,
Okay,
like the big.
I completely
dragon
misinterpreted what they were flying.
Yeah,
I just
like-
googled dragon ship and it's the Oriental
Yeah.
one.
it would be better not to escalate this if we don't have to. So if he is hostile, can you give me your word that you will give us a chance to negotiate or defuse him before you try and bite his head off? Probably literally.
I will give you what time I can. You have my word on that.
Okay. Can,
Honestly. Yeah. I'm trying to think, because Cindric would answer you honestly on this. I mean, he would answer you honestly on just about anything. So, I mean, he would honestly tell you that he's not committing himself to the time. He's honestly telling you he'll give you until his patience runs out. Yeah.
well, how long would that take? It
Depends
depends.
on how obstinate he's being.
All right. Well, good.
The more obstinate he's being, the less time it will take to run out.
Good. Good. And yes, I do. Bogart does try and do that on purpose. Talk before you talk, because a lot of times when you talk, it comes out as "Fight me! I really want to fight. We're gonna fight because you looked at me wrong, and I'm offended, and we're fighting. It's on."
We're fighting right now.
I can see it because the phrase that you said is, "I want to look into his eyes." Like, there's a scenario in my head where we walk into this room, no words are spoken, you two make eye contact, and then you start fighting. I have that. I see that in my head playing out.
It could happen. I mean, I have certain abilities now, and if he triggers those right off, then yeah, it probably would happen.
Just remember the objective here. The objective here is to
Don't trigger Cindric.
Well, that's not really an objective for us. We won't be the ones doing the triggering. We have to stab it with the flap.
Yeah, we have to actively go out of our way to make sure he's happy.
Yeah. Honestly, I wasn't so sure, and we don't know that he is yet, but I was surprised that he was like okay with the have your boss come to us. Because usually it's not the way it works. Usually whoever's holding the power will make the other person or party come to them. So I was surprised at that.
I mean,
He never even said that though. He said, "I'll be back."
Well, no, I know. He didn't directly acknowledge it one way or the other, but he didn't immediately say that's just... He's probably going to want to have you come to him. Honestly, when he asked who the captain was, I was half expecting him to try and arrest me and make me go with him. I part of me was like, this could be happening right now. I could be about to shoot a guy in the head.
I keep looking at... I keep thinking that I have something that I don't, because I'm trying to go off of the old Paladin moves and not the new ones. I keep forgetting how badly they screwed up Divine Sense in 5e.
What's the best kind of energy to use against the dragon that we think he might be?
There's
You
not
don't
a
know.
best. There's not a best.
Well, I'm asking... This is me asking Cindric in character. Like, what kind of energy do you think I should have ready to go?
Cindric would basically tell you that there's not going to be a best, but depending on what type of dragon he is spawned from, there would be a worst.
Radiant,
Now-
necrotic.
Necrotic would probably be a good one.
Can the pistol do necrotic? I'm assuming if it can do radiant, it can do necrotic.
Huh? Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say necrotic would probably, because there are very few dragons that are innately resistant to necrotic damage. Unless he is like an undead dragon, like a lich, or a void dragon.
Alright. I will do the concentrating thing and swap my pistol's ammo to necrotic.
And my plasma gun is necrotic anyway.
I'll start doing necrotic damage too. I can just...
Well, you, I think, need another day, don't you?
Well, to attune to the pistol, the glow light,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm talking about being a herb priest. I can turn healing into necrotic damage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it to apply in this game, Doc, but just as a heads up to everyone, for future use, I think I'm going to rewrite Divine Sense because I don't like it. The fact that it now only finds celestials, fiends, or undead. That's the only things that are evil. And why celestials are even on that list, I have no idea.
Oh. Can I reskin Hellish Rebuke, Doc?
How? Why?
I don't know. To make the flavor fit more. Just like it does the exact same thing, except like instead of you exploding them and fire, it's like acid that like as whatever's hitting me in melee is hitting me, like this acid acidic blood, or yeah, thorn. There you go. It can still be fire damage. I don't care. Just like
Yeah.
as it plays out, because like I'm trying to kind of like fit all the abilities that I'm picking into the whole like thematic Green Lord naturey type deal, and I think that would thorns. I didn't even think about thorns. That's awesome. It's nothing that'll change mechanically.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna head off, guys.
Yep.
Y'all have a good
I'm
one.
gonna head out as well. I'll see you guys
Alright.
next week.
Yeah,
See
have a good one.
See ya.